Hello, my name is Russell Myers. Welcome to Issues Unite. I've made it clear on a number of occasions that I consider all names to be cults. Trump, Biden, Hillary, Bernie, Republican, Democrat, etc., etc. Yes, libertarians are absolutely a cult. You cannot, them, and I've told you on a number of occasions, them and MMT proponents, libertarian and MMT is like this. It's pure capitalism. And if you try to get an answer about how this works to help people, help real people, they're going to refer you to, websites or books or what have you. They can never explain in their own words how this is supposed to work. But they're going to try and, tell you that you're uninformed and, you're not a true believer. You're a heretic. You've got to read the holy book to understand. How much more of a cult can you be? You have to be a true believer, and see the face of, God in the dollar, for that God to smile upon you. No. Not going to do it. So, the Green Party, again, this year, Hawkins, I don't approve of how he got all of the scandals that are involved with how he got the nomination. I would prefer that, Hunter had been the nominee. I would have preferred that Stein had run again. I would have preferred that Jamu Baraka had run for office, or that Jesse Ventura had run for the Green Party nomination, but my preferences don't mean anything. The choices we got are the choices we've got. The Democrats, Sanders said this election is between Trump and democracy. Meanwhile, the Democrats have fought to have the Green Party, taken off of ballots in multiple states, and they spent a lot of money doing it. But Sanders is going to tell you that voting for the Democrats is democracy. Bullshit. Just stop trying to convince me of anything like that. So, no, I don't agree with everything about Hawkins. I don't think he's nearly as eloquent as Joe Stein. I don't think he's nearly as passionate as Joe Stein. So, yeah, he is an imperfect choice. But I will make that imperfect choice. I'm going to vote Green. That is my choice. Some people are going to tell me, well, you're voting for Trump. You're helping to elect Trump, just like 2016. Honestly, I think the Green Party will get fewer votes this time. In spite of being on, I give Hawkins credit. He has gotten the Green Party on more state ballots than anyone else for the Green Party ever has. But I still expect them to wind up with fewer votes this time than they did in 2016. Just because he's not as visible, he's not He's not out there putting his ideas out there effectively. And the corruption has split the Green Party. There are many people who are Green Party proponents that are not going to vote for Hawkins. So that kind of wipes out the Green Party. But don't tell me that I'm helping to elect Trump. Biden has no right to my vote. He would not have any right to my vote. I am directly opposed to the corruption of Biden and the DNC. Yes, we know Trump is corrupt, but at least we've got some theatrical opposition to him. It's all theatrics, but at least you're aware and people are not asleep and acting like it's not going on. So, if we deal with him for 4 more years, well, maybe by then you'll be ready to take some action and actually oppose, have some real opposition. Maybe you will be ready. But considering that I'm not going to vote for Biden, that leaves me with 3 options. Vote for the Green Party, which I'm going to do. Vote for Trump, or not vote at all. Some people think that we should do away with government and do away with elections. And what? Replace it with what? Vigilantism? No, thank you. If you wipe out one government, then it's going to be replaced by another government. Doesn't matter how much you oppose it, it's going to happen. And how do you even have a currency for trade without a government? You don't. Not in today's, global economic system. You're not going to have a currency if you don't have a government. You have to have a system that supports that currency, that organizes that currency in some way. Now, pretty soon we might not have a currency anyway, or it's going to be weaker than the Venezuelan currency or the Honduran currency. It's going to be worse. But we still have a current. I mean, the dollar will be worthless, but at least we'll have a currency. You cannot do away with government without doing away with currency, without doing away with trade, without doing away with laws, without doing, like I said, if you have a government, the leaders of that government are going to get there by one way or another, either by democratic vote or by force. Are we going to go back to fighting each other for leadership of the tribe? No. So these are not options. What I'm telling you is make your choice, but make it an informed choice. Yes, I'm making my choice. I know it's not a perfect choice. There are no perfect choices this time around. There really has never been a perfect choice. And there may never be a perfect choice. But I'm going to vote for something. I'm going to vote for ending wars, for policies that help the people of this country. And with somebody that I actually believe would make some kind of effort in that direction. You know, no party should have the power to have another party removed from a ballot. No two parties should be able to keep third and fourth parties and etc. out of debates. This is not democracy. So if you say you're voting for Biden because you're in favor of democracy, you're a liar. You're a liar. You're lying to yourself, and you can stop. You can make your choice, but you need to admit what that choice is. You need to admit what that choice is. Yeah, most of the people voting for Biden or against Trump, they're not for Biden. Most of the people voting for Trump or against Biden, they're not for Trump. Yeah, we need to fix our system. But by going back and forth between the same two, by rewarding corruption, we're not going to change the system. All right? So make your choice. Don't shame other people for their choices. All right? So that's going to be it for this one. Please share this video, talk about these subjects, and if you can, please donate $1 a month to help expand the channel, and I will see you in the next one.